Introducing the opener database. This is a site I threw together for searching modern Tetris openers. I'll throw a link in the description. I want to start by mentioning that all this data comes from Ivan's opener database. This massive Google Doc is pretty comprehensive. There's currently 463 openers documented on here, and he spent months putting all this together. All I did was parse his doc. So yeah, check out his Google Doc if you want. That's the original data source. I'll throw a link in the description. And direct all complaints or requests for stuff to Ivan, because he's the one who writes this whole document. Getting back to my site, this is basically a way to search and present all the information. So let's show it off by doing a random opener. So every single one will have a name, some sources with some links to various JP wikis or the hard drop wiki or wherever for more information. Some PC chance information. So some minimal solutions for some form of the opener. There's a dependency section. There's a section that goes over the cover percent, some extra notes, a Fumin of the setup, and then some images. Let's try another one. Sometimes there will be a search Fumin. Let's do another one. This one's incomplete. Sometimes there's multiple names, JP names. Yeah, there's a lot of really good information on here. So on my site, you can search for these. So for example, PCO. If your search query is somewhere in this string, capitalization doesn't matter. It'll match if it's somewhere in this string. Flamingo. There's a lot of things called flamingo. If you don't know exactly how it's spelled, you can try this next search option. Like, I could try misspelling Kisagari. Kisagari. It's actually Kisaragi, but it caught the typo. I could like try really butchering reliable. No, that was too bad. But yeah, you can see random stuff will match if you don't exactly type it out. If I let's try typoing gasho. So name search won't match it, but this typo correction will sometimes match it. Another option is Fumin search. So for example, like if you see an opponent do it in TL and you don't know what it's called, you can draw a Fumin of the setup and it'll match it. So the one Ivan gives as an example is PCO. So it's a grayed out version of all 7 pieces of bag 1. We can try PCO and it should match. There we go. We could try something else. Let's try like Hachi spin. So let's try Hachi spin. SOZLJ and I. Oh yeah, and the T as well. All 7 pieces, T included. We can try Hachi spin. Let's see. There we go. It matched. It won't always match. So it matches these. It'll match these, which Ivan has painstakingly created a Fumin for as many as he has, but some of them don't have. Yeah, for example, Finty, he doesn't have a Fumin of this one right yet. But there's this. If I do this, if I search for this, it won't find it because there's no search term. But if I search on Fumin 2, this will probably find it. There we go. Because Fumin 2 searches these images instead of the search term above. So there's a better chance that Fumin 2 search will match it. But yeah, both are options. What you do is you do all 7 pieces of the first bag grayed out. Fumin 2 grayed out doesn't matter. You can have the colors as well. All right. What else? Those are the 4 main search functions. You can also trigger the search function via the URL. So, for example, query is equal to evil. It'll search for evil. You want to do Fumin search. Let's just do Hachi. You can do, instead of Q equals, you can do F is equal to, and then it'll do that on Fumin search. And then you can also do index. So that'll go to a specific one. Let's just do like I is equal to 77. Yeah, I think that's reliable. Oh no, that's evil canon again. So you can see in console, you can find the index 77. If we do another one, Cerulean's DDPC 151. So we can show that 151. Yeah, so that's I equals in the URL. So this is based on the order in which they are inside Ivanstock. So anytime it'll update, then these indexes will change around slightly. But it could be a good way to link an opener to someone else. What else? Mirroring. So if you click this checkbox, it'll mirror the images. Or if you press M, it'll mirror the images. Right now it's just the images. It won't mirror these pieces because that's just text. But in the future, I'll have it mirror the text for the pieces as well. Soon, TM, sometime in the future. What else? There's also category filter. So if I want to do first bag TSD and second bag no attack, it'll load all of them. If I want to load all 41 first bag air TSDs, ooh, that takes a bit, but yeah, 41 different openers. Oh yeah, these segments don't have any in them. You can check out Ivanstock to see what's in there. There's also Q search. Q search will obey these categories just because there's so many. So if I wanna look for reliable, I know reliable works for early LJ, so I'll just do TLJ IOSC, and then reliable is a ground TSD followed by a TSD. Q search. There we go. Reliable should be somewhere in here. Yeah, there we go, in here. Let's try Hachi spin. Well, Hachi spin, it's also going to trigger stick spin. OSCT LJI. Oh right, yeah, L has to be before J. First bag air TSS, I think. Second bag TST. Hachi spin, there we go. Yeah. So that's all the features on this site. There's search, there's mirroring, there's search by URL, there's queue search, there's this filtering by category, and yeah, there's a lot of information, all compiled by Ivan. So hopefully this opener database is useful, and that's all. Let's load a random opener. Okay, yeah, that's all. Bye.